Notorious News today. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll be bringing you a weekly news roundup on today's programme. Okay then, let's get started. And the UK's Chief Medical Officer has called for a tax on junk food. Professor Sir Chris Whitty has helped the idea of a fat tax, as it's known, to increase momentum. British children are the unhealthiest worldwide, according to the report, which is calling for a tax to be introduced to reduce unhealthy diets. However, people opposed to the idea say low-income families may be unfairly affected. Okay, next, and Shirley Ballas is set to read a CBeebies bedtime story. Ballas, who is head judge on Strictly Come Dancing, will read the story Big Dance. The story follows Pippa, who discovers love for dancing. Well, Shirley said that she's already practiced reading the story to her one-year-old grandson. Okay then, next, and the Rogfast Tunnel is a big project which is currently under construction at the moment in Norway. Take a look at this report. The Rogfast Tunnel in Norway. It's currently under construction, and once finished, it is set to become, wait for it, the longest and deepest undersea road tunnel in the world. Now, Norway are building the tunnel and it's set to become 16.5 miles long, which makes it the longest ever. And it will cut travel times significantly, and that is its purpose. The tunnel will reach up to 392 metres in depth and is expected to be completed by 2030.
It will tie the northwest and southwest of Norway together. Hospitals, airports, traveling to Europe, everything will be easier to access when you won't have to take the ferries anymore. This tunnel, to build something like this, is very impressive. To be a small part of it. To be able to say to the kids, I was part of this. That is something that I am quite proud of.
Very interesting report there. Okay then, next, and 5 crows have been reintroduced to the forest. The Hawaiian crow was actually named as extinct over 20 years ago in 2022. But now, after long-term efforts and determination, the crows have been released back into the wild. It's hoped that the crow's reintroduction will be successful and that the population will increase. Okay, we've still got plenty to come on your Notorious News show today, including we'll have what you need to know about the Strictly Come Dancing final, and we'll have what you need to know about the frogs which have recently been rescued. Okay, but next, and did you know the Geminids meteor shower? It's currently going on at the moment. Here's more. The Geminids meteor shower is taking place at the moment. So here's some tips to help you try and get the best glimpse. Tip number 1, go in an area which is not light polluted. Make sure there is as little nearby light pollution as possible and you're not turning on any lights. Right, tip number 2, make sure to be prepared because it's going to be cold and you need to make sure that you're wrapped up warm. You may need tents, chairs, blankets, whatever you think you'll need. Tip number 3, make sure that you are lying on your back and not standing up and looking directly up at the night sky because that's how you're going to get the best view. And the last tip, be patient. It may take up to 25 minutes, 30 minutes for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, so you need to not rush it. Okay, next, and the Strictly Come Dancing 2024 final is on this weekend. So, are you watching it? Well, it's certainly going to be a very action-packed night, as every couple in the final will be performing 3 dances. A show dance, their pick of a dance, and the judges' pick. But who is in the final? Well, in the final this year are Sarah and Vito, Chris and Diane, Tasha and Aliash, and JB and Lauren. But who will win? Well, I suppose we're going to have to wait and see for that one. Okay then, next. And I did talk about this last week, but soon the new Wallace and Gromit film, named Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul, will be hitting our screens. Watch this report.
You have been found guilty of the attempted robbery of the Blue Diamond. If not for 2 upstanding citizens, you would have succeeded in your wicked plan.
Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul is coming to our screens soon. It will be broadcast on the BBC on Christmas Day and will then shortly be available on Netflix.
He's a household gnome. What could possibly go wrong?
Next, and 53 endangered Darwin's frogs have recently been rescued. They were taken from a deadly fungus in Chile and transported to London Zoo. The fungus they were rescued from has caused a significant decrease in their population. It's hoped by conservationists that the frogs will reproduce and reintroduction into Chile will be possible in the future. Okay then, and that is all from me for now here at Notorious News. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now I do say this every time we do a content, but make sure to subscribe if you can, because it's absolutely free, it means a lot, and we don't post that often, so you won't be overwhelmed. Okay, so make sure to subscribe by clicking the channel icon, and also make sure to watch another one of our videos by clicking the button too. And I'll see you next time. See you then.